Well, we need to go back now to the Supreme Court in Abuja, where Arise News correspondent Godfrey Eshiemoghie is on ground to fill us in on what's happening at the court. Godfrey, thanks again for joining us.
Yeah, Godfrey, if you can hear me now, I was asking you earlier on that the court had directed that each party in the various cases should just come with 2 counsels because there are 7 cases to be determined this morning. But I see quite a crowd, you know, in the background behind you there. Who are those people? They were there earlier. They are still there. Are they people just staying outside the court premises, or they are hoping to get into the courtroom? What have you observed in terms of the turnout? And then what's the security situation like? Because we've said in Zamfara, in Plateau, in Kano, and even in the premises of the Supreme Court, there may be concerns about security. What do you observe in terms of the security arrangements?
Yes, the security arrangement is quite tight and, in fact, very commendable. The DSS and the police and every other security agency I have cited here have done a yeoman's job with respect to quelling any form of crowd trouble at the Supreme Court premises. The people you're seeing behind me are people trying to find their way into the court premises. But, of course, the Supreme Court management did something of this kind to serve as an access tag. In fact, we, the journalists, weren't even aware of this until this morning. So this has restricted access to the Supreme Court this morning because the team of supporters who are outside, from my vantage position right here, are far more than those people who are in the compound. It's a massive crowd outside, and you can imagine the kind of control that the security agencies outside are trying to wield to ensure that they maintain law and order. So far, the mood, the Bauchi State Governor, Bello Mohammed, and the Plateau State Governor, Caleb Muftwang, are among the 2 top dignitaries who have already arrived here today to witness what will be a landmark day in the Supreme Court, where they'll be delivering judgment on 8 appeals, 8 state appeals from 8 states. Governorship elections held in 8 states. Let me clarify again: Lagos, Bauchi, Kano, Zamfara, Abia, Cross River, Plateau, and Ebonyi. From what we've seen so far, from documents we've cited so far, these are the 8 states who the Supreme Court will be deciding the fate of their governors or those who ran for office there.
Well, thank you so much, Godfrey. I'm sure in the course of today's judgment and ruling, we would have the opportunity to take reports live in Abuja. Thanks for joining us again this morning.